Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable with yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, as usual, we'll take few minutes to understand how this practice can help for us to develop our inner awareness. So when it comes to this spiritual path, the very important thing is understanding it very clearly. So to understand, we use the words. And even though we use words, and according to the way we understand that words person to person sometimes different. Because of that, we have to bring different kind of similes, examples, interpretations, connotations. So that way, by the time you will get the clear understanding out of this, all the explanations. So when it comes to meditation, in the Western world, it is very famous. They always say, follow the heart. But when it comes to the very practice of meditation, it's more than following the heart. It's a cultivation of the heart. Because if we follow the heart, what happens? We have to go with the our own previous habitual patterns. And so in the past, that whatever we have done, as a result of that, we experience this present moment. This is what we got out of our past lives. So then, it cannot bring something better than this. So if you follow what will happen, by the time environment will change, body will change, situations will change, but we're going to experience the same thing. So that's why the cultivation of the mind, cultivation of the heart is very necessary, because from this point, we don't need to keep doing the same thing, whatever we have done in our life. If we can bring some kind of new skills and it develops some abilities for ourselves to go beyond this, and that will help for you to become better. So that's why in the meditation is very important. Rather than maintaining life, it brings the opportunity for you to transform yourself. So when it comes to our day-to-day life, we always follow moods. Our most of decisions based on moods. So the moods always related to emotions. So when it comes to practice meditation, what happens? It allows you to, rather than go with the moods, allow you to understand the very moment of experience, and it gives a ability go beyond your personal emotional history. So when you go with the moods, what happens? And out of that moods, the glads and the needs going to be with you. And sometimes it does mean that the happiness and the unhappiness. The gladness come out of happiness or appreciation. And the needs also come as some kind of resistance. So in day-to-day life, if we look carefully, we always depending from this glads and moods, that the glads and needs environment. So how the moods come? Why these moods? That's always sometimes it's the same like the sky. The people sometimes morning is look very happy, but within another few minutes become sad. It's kind of like the clouds. It's kind of like the weather. You can't predict its change. So why this happen? When the perception happens, rather than experiencing it, what happened? We interfere with our thoughts. And once you interfere with the thoughts, out of that interference, the interpretation you bring going to more reasonable for your thoughts, not the perception. So that's where the moods come. Moody. The morning to night, sometimes, moody people. We all are. And sometimes people enjoy that. Being in that moody, cloudy, gloomy lifestyle. And sometimes it's the joy, happiness, that also some kind of a mood. But that all come as a result of interpretation, our inner behavior. So when it comes to our day-to-day life, how we can go beyond that and have a very clear present moment of experience. Because once you come to the present moment, it is start to, rather than go with the moods, it is start to become more pleasant. So that pleasant also has come some kind of joy. The very nature of that joy, there is no fear, there is no needs, there is no desire. You tune to the moment of experience. You open to the perception and you enjoy that the perceiving moment. There is no look for something. So then when it comes to that, the happiness or the sadness or the worry or the unhappiness, both you are capable to take the same way. That is a skill. When it comes to tranquility state, that is the skill you develop. You become a person to receive that all the information, and you enjoy the receiving part rather than interfering to it and interpreted by your thoughts. So once you experience the perceiving methods, then you can recognize something happening moment by moment, moment by moment. So even though that the outside, that the material things going to be the same, but you start to recognize something change. So what is that you can recognize once you into the perception, once you capable to receive, receptor. So it's like this. When you lift your hand, if you focus to your body, so what happens? You see the same hand, the movements happening. It's a continuation of the motion, and you see the same material thing, the physical thing. But the thing, if you become very careful, when you move your arm, the inner feelings, moment by moment change. That is a skill. That is a wisdom you gain. Because even though same hand, you see it kind of like have a motion and kind of like the same rhythm, but still inside the feelings happen right now, right here, and you feel it, and it never going to see again. So then you come to a point with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, this everything that what we receive, the information we receive, it happened in this very moment. And even though we receive the same kind of information, the inner feelings not going to be the same. And now you become more careful to catch that. And not only that, by the time you recognize, so the I object there, and the I consciousness happens. And when these three things come together, awareness arises. So that means this is happen as a result of cause and effect. And in that cause and effect, there is no something that preconditions self. With your ear the same, nose the same, tongue the same, the body the same. And it's always happening in you. So once you bring your attention to this, you move into to recognize the feeling, and you become more aware about the feelings rather than outside conditions. So, but sometimes we can't catch it. Why it happened like that way? Because when things more closer to us, it's very difficult for us to see. And why? Because we look something else. We look something very specially. Need to be kind of like a excited experience. So it's kind of like that. There was a person called Birbal, and he used to stealing donkeys. So from one place, from the city, he always crossing the border line. And this immigration officers knew, and somewhere they got the information, this Birbal, and is stealing something from the city. And he every day going back and forth. And these immigration officers checked everything, but they couldn't find anything. They thought maybe gold, silver, or kind of like that. So by the time one day when this the Birbal retired, and then this one of the immigration officer also retired, and they both met in another city. And they had a very friendly discussion and told, hey, Birbal, we knew you stealing something from city, but we couldn't catch you. Now we both give up that, and can you tell me what you really took out of that city? And the Birbal told, it is donkey. Because it is in front of everybody, but no one, look into that. Everybody thought something else. So the wisdom the same. The feelings, the sensations is with us. But we looked something else. So your awareness come out of the feelings, the sensation. Your recognition come out of the feelings. But you think something else. That's why you can't catch it, can't see it. And sensation of our inhalation, exhalation in front of our nose. But when it comes to wisdom, we think some different kind of knowledge will come to us. And maybe the aliens or the light or the angels will appear and give some kind of prophecy. It's not, it is about what you feel. So once you become more clear with it again and again, and it will take you to deeper understanding to recognize what this is. So then, look into what you feel. Be very clear again and again. Be with your awareness and refine it. If it is go away, bring it back. Don't bring unnecessary thoughts. And bring the awareness and see. When the feelings come to you, when your recognition happens with that, the very behavior of it, very character of it, and then it will take you little by little, it will take you deeper to understand. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit. So your right palm on your left, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say, Swapateva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. And take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe out 3 times and bring the sensation, bring the awareness to your sensation and recognize it. Do nothing extra. So deeply and gently breathe out, please, 3 times. Allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. When it happens, just recognize inhalation as inhalations, exhalations as exhalations. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all six directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata jami sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Imaya Dhamma Patipattiya Buddhang Pujemi Dhammang Pujemi Sanghang Pujemi Addaya Imaya Patipattiya Jati Jara Vyadi Maranam Ha Paribundisami Idamme Punya Kammang Asavakkaya Vahang Hotu Sabba Dukkha Pamunchatu. Bliss.